I obviously didn't intend to make this video. It's not like you can wake up one morning and say, yes, I'm going to go make a video about beating hackers. No, that's something that happens organically. So the reason I'm making this video is because the objective for getting 10,000 radiance for crossing 200 points in the Gladiator circuit is running out of time. I have basically no will to play Battlegrounds whatsoever right now. I've done a full 180 on the game mode. Used to be my favorite, now I hate it. But I dragged myself onto the game mode to get that radiance so I can make some rank ups. And this was my second match. This is my second match against Batu side 10 here. I've reported the account, but as you can see, very small total base hero rating, no rank 4s to speak of, and this guy's deck, it had multiple, not even rank 5 6 stars, like rank 4 ascended 6 stars, it had multiple unawakened 7-star rank 1s, just a very, very weak deck overall, with a bunch of champions that don't necessarily synergize very well with the meta. So, tiny account, bad champions, suspiciously high up in the Gladiator circuit, immediately alarm bells probably should have been ringing, but I initially was not suspicious because you have to keep in mind there are always just some guys who are supremely talented who can take these kind of accounts relatively high in the Gladiator circuit and stay there, right? Those guys exist. But then round 1 happened. Now, Immortal Hulk is already tanky enough. It's very, very difficult, nigh on impossible, to finish that fight in 22 seconds. In fact, I'm going to go out and say it. It's not possible to kill Immortal Hulk in 20 seconds in any meta. Let alone this meta, which has protection, knockdown, don't back down, healing, and bullseye. Just no. Just no. Remember, this isn't ebb and flow knockdown. You don't get the heal, you don't get the fury. You don't get the added bonus for knocking him down. We also have Obstinate Charge this meta, and Bullseye is by no means a counter to Immortal Hulk. The majority of his damage comes from hits. That's not possible. 52,000 points, 100% health, no damage taken? Bullshit. So the moment I press play here, we are going to get into round 2 and round 3, and some well-deserved shit talk. First thing you need to know about hackers is that they're fucking idiots, right? They think if they do something inhuman in round 1 and then turn off the hacks for round 2, you won't smell a rat. We're already on to you, buddy, right? That's just not okay what you did in round 1. Forget that my fight was awful, right? I admit it, I played like an idiot. But you can't just turn off the hacks and pretend nothing's happened to then hack again in round 3, you're going to see. Anyway, he elects to give me Dr. Doom. I play Serpent because I want to win, and Serpent is an insta-win. Now, am I convinced that I played this completely perfectly? No, probably not. But if he hadn't done what he did in round 1, I probably would have placed Onslaught. Used Onslaught and saved Jean Grey for defense, because I was worried that with future Ant-Man and a skilled player, like, just on the off chance this is actually a skilled player who's just done something ridiculous, he could technically take all my defenders with future Ant-Man in round 3. That's what I was worried about. But anyway, let's get into this Dr. Doom fight. So we're playing with Jean Grey. Now, thanks to Jean Grey's passive parry stun on a force field, we can bypass Obstinate Charge, which is nice, and just gives us easy access of parries to knock down the opponent to deal with knockdown protection. Now, it comes back up here, we're going to chuck a Relic, go straight into a heavy attack, and then you're going to see Jean Grey's force field just soak up an entire combo through the block from Dr. Doom, and Dr. Doom still hits hard, even as a 6-star, and we chuck off an SP2 and it's enough to lay him flat. Right, dead. Jean Grey is great. Yes, we're punching down about 6 million ranks there, but that was still very, very impressive. 51,600 points, less than 40 seconds, damn near 100% health. I'll take it. And, right, because he's an idiot, he just does nothing. So he does nothing. I'm going to save you the waiting game, and hopefully this cuts in a second, yeah. And you're going to see that he basically just pressed pause at the start of the fight. He's going to come out with around 15,000 points. And you can see he waited 118 seconds, 99.4% defender remaining. He obviously did like one combo and then just paused, right, and that's it. So he's got 15,100 points. Now it's my turn to place first, and I was a bit nervous because I thought, okay, you've obviously done that deliberately to make me think you're not hacking, even though you did something inhuman in round 1. But also, right, Onslaught, Mr. Sinister, Red Skull, I eventually went for Red Skull because I thought Onslaught was probably my better bet between him and Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister going to be dreadfully slow this meta, and he places actually future Ant-Man, and then goes for Maestro. Now, forgetting my fight for a second, rank 3 unawakened Maestro, this meta has no right going through Red Skull at all quickly. But alright, that's the only note I'm going to say. Now, let's focus on this Onslaught fight, because it was actually very, very clean. We get ridiculously lucky with Neuroshock RNG, and you can see here we already have 4 of them. He is barely glancing any of my hits. We land a nice light attack intercept. We have 6 Neuroshocks on him. He goes for the parry. We chug a heavy attack, and again, same mechanic as Jean Grey's Force Field. We can kind of bypass Obstinate Charge. Both of those mutants are insanely powerful this meta. But here, we are going to get power detonated, or are we? No, we're just about going to chuck off an SP2. And again, we get lucky with more degenerations. Nice crits. We have 9 degens on him right now. Again, with Obstinate Charge, that's another free passive parry. And he's already half dead. So here, we're going to go for a full combo into an SP1. Thanks to the Daunted, he's ticking really nicely right now. And I think we're going to throw one more heavy. Or are we? No, yeah, we're just going to throw another combo into a relic. And my degens are expiring. I back off, trying to get a parry. But it didn't happen. We land a few hits. And he goes down. Again, punching down. But class disadvantage, Onslaught versus Future Ant-Man. I'll take that. 49,500 points. And look, that's also not possible. I'll let you into a secret. Full yellow bar, no damage taken. 68 seconds? Right? In this meta? If that was a rank 4 Awakened Maestro, 100%. If it was rank 3 Awakened Maestro, 100%. If it was just that Maestro, but in a more favourable meta, 100%. Not this one. Not this one. This meta really slows you down. Maestro would not be able to finish that fight this meta. He's a hacker. But we beat him. And we beat him because we have good champions and we made good choices. So, Onslaught absolutely rinsed that fight. But as you can see here, I'm just showing it again. 22 seconds, no damage taken. His biggest hit is somehow 4,000. I don't even know how that adds up. It says he received 3 hits, which obviously either A, didn't happen, or B, is some sort of glitch. And yeah, I report the account. But yeah, it's Batu Sai 10. That's the account. He's an absolute scumbag, and I recommend that you go and report him immediately. But that is just about all I have for you today. So if you have made it this far, then congratulations, you have an attention span greater than that of a goldfish. And go away.